Om Jananim Sharadam Devim Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Murmuhu. Sri Ramakrishna is continuing. Niranjan will not marry. It is woman and gold that causes entanglement. Is not so? Yes, sir. Master, what will one gain by renouncing beaten leaf and tobacco? The real renunciation is renunciation of woman and gold. I came to know in an ecstatic mood that Niranjan had accepted a job in an office. He would not be stained by it. He is earning money for his mother. There is no harm in that. The work you are doing won't injure you either. You are doing is good. Suppose a clerk is sent to jail. He is shut up there and chained, and at last he is released. Does he cut carpets after release? Does he cut capers after his release? Of course not. He works again as a clerk. It is not your intention to accumulate money. You only want to support your family. Otherwise, where will they go? I shall be relieved if someone takes charge of them. Master, that is true. But now this is as well as this as well as that. That is, you have to do the spiritual practice because you have family to look after. You have to do both. You have to do this, that is the family, looking after the family, earning, bringing, taking care, health, this, that, so many things, education. And then do that also, spiritual practices. Both you have to do. Even otherwise, we see in our spiritual life, we cannot consider everything I do as a worship unto God till we are matured enough to do that. Most of the people, when they start work, they totally forget God. It's something like a curse. It is which we have to escape from. It holds such a vismriti, forgetfulness. When we sit for meditation, whole time we are not able to give to God, except God. Now it's time for meditation. Let me spend this hour never to think of anything other than God. That doesn't happen in the beginning stages. Mind, the more you are in solitude, more you want to meditate, more will be the wild mind will be running here and there. You cannot help because it has found a little leisure to jump about. During work at least it has some bindings. Now mind is free when you sit for meditation. Instead of looking at within or contemplating on God, it will be contemplating on the world, what all happened, what I have to do. And see that one link, it will take you away, far away from yourself. And then you'll see time is over when you come back. Oh, I have not thought of God yet. I have not begun to think of God. The time is over. That's what we see. Similarly, all the time, to do every work as a worship, how much of training we need. Conscious efforts. Oh, Again and again reminding, nothing belongs to you here. Body belongs to God, mind belongs to God. All these are property of nature. You have to leave everything and go. With the body which is given by nature and belongs to nature, you are working. Don't say, I am doing. If body fails tomorrow, you cannot do anything day after. A small fall, leg breaks. A small, one organ of the body is damaged. No more sadhana. Rest of the life, you have to lie down in the bed and spend. How can I say, I am doing? So, you are getting done. All that I do is for you. That slowly build up that idea that I am mine and for me dissolves. You, yours, and for you we cultivate. Slowly mind starts coming under control. And we are able to do, first for a long time we'll be doing work and worship. Both we'll be doing. While we work, we try not to forget God. And while worship, we'll try not to bring the world in mind. Struggle goes on. Slowly a little divinity awakens. Then we will understand, oh, work, we are able to do work as worship. So we start doing work. Oh, this is my worship unto you. This is my worship unto you. I sweep, and while keeping the broomstick, I will tell, oh, with your instrument I have done all this work. This is for you. Its fruits are for you. Like that, slowly work as worship we come into. But after realization of God, we see work is worship. Except God, nothing is there. What all did I was, God was doing, God was receiving. So then work is worship. Till then, it becomes very difficult to balance. But here, Sri Ramakrishna says, you have to do this and that, both now. It is great luck to be able to renounce everything. Everybody feels, but some samskaras are there which have to be eliminated through experience. Because through experience what comes has to be cancelled through experience only. Otherwise, it will remain in some other way or other as seed within. So God takes them to a particular state or where they can work out their karmas, and the vasanas, tendencies are also worked out. Then if it's, oh, why did I long for this? I never knew it's going to part. And it was not mine. I was thinking whether it's house or property or people or anything, nothing belongs to me, but we have a false understanding it belongs to me. But it has an end. Everything has an end. Master, M is telling it's great luck to be able to renounce everything. Master, that is true, but people act according to their own inherent tendencies. You have a few more duties to perform. After these are over, you will have peace. Then you will be released. You see, it is very difficult. It is easy to say. It is like, I have few more duties to complete, then to perform, and then I'll be free. By that time, another problem comes and stands. Something or the other will be there in the life. Once you enter the samsara, it's very difficult. It is like waves. One wave has gone in the ocean, another is just following it. It never ends. Till we end, it will never end. I have to retire from the waves. Otherwise, there is no end for these things. After these are over, you will have peace. Then you will be released. A man cannot easily get out of the hospital once his name is registered there. He is discharged only when he is completely cured. The devotees who come here may be divided into two groups. One group says, "Oh God, give me liberation." Another group belonging to the inner circle doesn't talk that way. They are satisfied with if they can know two things. First, who am I? Second, who they are and what is their relation to me is. You belong to this second group, otherwise is dash dash dash. Sri Ramakrishna, what he told is not written by him there. There are two types of people who come there. One is belonging to the inner circle. Other is to belong to the external circle. They say they both are seeking from God. You give me liberation. They say. Another group does not talk that way. They are satisfied with if they know two things. First, who am I? And second, who they are and what is their relationship to me. Here, me means Sri Ramakrishna. Who am I? Here, referring to himself. It is not the objective. Sri Ramakrishna is telling who I am and what is their relationship to me. They want to know how I am related to God. Sri Ramakrishna. Or who is Sri Ramakrishna and how am I related to him is the second type of people. The others come and pray, I want liberation, give me liberation. But the others, inner circle, they want to enter into our relationship eternal. What belongs to my Father fully belongs to the Son. So the relationship, he need not ask. It is his. What to ask? My Lord of the universe is my intimate friend and comrade and my father, my mother, everything. Should I ask him? I can go and snatch away that much of intimacy and that much of dependence, love. Others have to stand outside. Even Shivaganas who serve him day and night cannot go and sit on the lap of Shiva, you see. But a devotee can freely go and sit, which their life is as devotee, as servants of Lord, they are serving day and night, but they don't have that strength and courage to go and sit on the lap of Shiva or Parvati. But a devotee freely enters inside, where they are all standing outside and seeing. That much of freedom a bhakta has got. So these two types of people, one stand outside and ask, give me liberation. Other is, I am liberated at all times. I belong. Who is he? What is my relation? Only that they want to know. Bhavanath, Baburam and a few others have feminine nature. Again it comes to the same. Harish sleeps in a woman's cloth. Baburam says that he too likes the womanly attitude. So I am right. Bhavanath is like that. But Narendra, Rakhal and Niranjan, they have a masculine nature. They path to God and the way in which they deal in the world are different. Each according to his, where there is ego and ego is very strong and where is very weak. The two paths are different. Please tell me one thing. What is the significance of my having hurt my arm? Once my teeth were broken while I was in state of ecstasy. It is the arm this time. Sri Ramakrishna is suddenly changing the topic. He was talking something and now leaving all that as it is. Why am I hurt? What is the cause? And now he was concerned about them. Now he is concerned about their thinking must be shifted from them to the Supreme. Why am I? Now he is making them think of why his arm is hurt. The children, you see, they are asked to, if you ask children to pray, whatever they like, they pray for. And when you say, in Sharda Foundation, a small girl was just started thinking and going to school, first standard or so. She was asked to pray. Every day to pray for this world, pray for all people. Then they do that and come and bow down in the shrine, offer some flowers. They bring flowers and make a small flower vase like and keep them in the front of mother, bow down. And they pray. Then a doubt came in that child's mind. Should I pray for all? Yes, you have to pray for all. What? For Swamiji, should I pray? How that? Should I pray for Swamiji also? Yes, you have to pray for Swamiji also. She heard and went away. Next day when she came, going down in the shrine, one of the brahmacharis, what did you ask? Pray for Swamiji. That girl said, I prayed that he should not get fever, cold and all that. How that mind, whatever she gets fever and cold, it is rainy season. All are getting fever and cold. She is not able to go to school or play or this, that. And that is our aim now, not to get fever and cold. So she prayed for Swamiji that he should not get fever and cold. How that whatever we seek, we pray, others also must get that prayer. Suppose she was a little going into a higher class, third or fourth, give nice intellect for Swamiji, she'll be praying. Whatever they need, they think the others also need that. Like that is a prayer. Please tell me one thing. What is the significance of having hurt my arm? Now the thing comes into picture. Oh, I consider him as God himself. All these things. Now what can be done? Why does these people who have never done any sin or sought anything in this world have to suffer like this? The question comes. Slowly, they go and pray. How gopis used to go and pray when Krishna falls ill or anything like that. Take some oaths I will do this if he is cured of this. All this happen because they have a different attitude towards the divine and the relationship. The relationship is not seeking anything and ready to do anything for that relationship. There they don't see the Aishwarya, what he has got, but always they see what I can give. And then they see him as most ordinary person. How they look upon, gopis look upon Sri Krishna as ordinary person. Lord of the universe has come in disguise. No. That they don't want to have that attitude also. Now I cannot find my ego. Once my teeth were broken while in state of ecstasy. It is the arm this time. Seeing M silent and the master himself continued the conversation. Master, my arm was broken in order to destroy my ego to its very root. How you see? These are all things we need in our life. And it has to be demonstrated only by the enlightened souls and by the incarnations. They are passed through and explained. When vipatti comes, when calamities happen, no, there is a divine hand, there is a divine purpose for everything that happens. I cannot find my ego within myself anymore. When I search for it, I see God alone. The I, the ego, how it, everywhere that ego is working. I will do this, I will do that. You get it done. I can't do, doesn't come. With his permission, I will do. You permit me to do. Anugnya prarthana. Surrender. I can't do, you do. All these things, very difficult. You easily do not come in the early part of life. Again and again, we feel hurt. Ego is hurt, ego is hurt. Struggle for years, nothing happens. I have done so much of japa, so much of prayer. Why not? Why not? How long I have to wait? That starts coming. When I search for it, I see God alone. Because I am not there. God is there. One can never attain God without completely getting rid of the ego. Ego has three aspects: kartritva, bhoktritva, jnatritva. Doership, enjoyership, and knowership. This doership, I am doing, that has to go, I enjoy, has to go. Even higher spiritual enjoyments, like in meditation, you are seeing the form of Ishtadevata. You have no right to enjoy it. You will offer it. I have been blessed. This fruit you take for yourself. Make me yours, and may I know you are mine. That's all the things. Every stage, they renounce the joy and peace that they get. No, you take this, I'm offering back. Take me to a higher level. Where last cultivation and culmination, he gets that. He is one with Lord. You must have noticed that the chatak bird has its nest on the ground but soars up very high. Captain says, I have not acquired any occult powers because I eat fish. I tremble with fear lest I should acquire those powers. If I should have them, then this place would be turned into a hospital or a dispensary. People would flock here and ask me to cure their illness. It is good to have, is it good to have occult powers? In our Ramakrishna tradition, any spiritual experiences, any realizations they get, they will not disclose. For the fear that I may be presenting in a wrong way, which people mistake, or it may harm others who have not been able to have that. I may be misguiding. These fears will be there always. If I am not able to help, doesn't matter. I should not be an obstruction in their path. And then their whole expectation starts in searching for that result. God is taking each one in his different ways, and each one's experience, spiritual experience, differs. And no two persons' experience can be same. It is not the physical world. It is a world of spirit. Everything is changing and independent. Here, one experience something, the other must. Same smell, same things we experience, but it is not there in the spiritual world. It's entirely, each one goes through his own tendencies, and God leads, nature helps. You must have noticed that chatak bird has its nest on the ground, but soars high up. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.